Good evening. We chose to do our digital curation assignment number 1 on lesson paths, and this is by Nicole Hagerman and Melissa Spivey. We will give you an overview of the special features, limitations of this free tool, Lesson Paths. To find it, you can add the words Lesson Paths to your Google browser, or you can use the link that we provided below. I'm going to go ahead and take a click on that link. It's going to bring us up to lesson paths. Notice that the name has changed. It was MentorMob EDU and it's now Lesson Paths. We find that this could possibly be a potential problem for those people that knew it as MentorMob. They might be confused. It's not really a limitation, but it's something to be aware of. This site allows the user to curate web resources in a slideshow format called playlists, and you can see the playlist right there. You can browse through the playlists that are already created by subject: math, science, technology, social studies, or you could type in something if you have an idea of what you want, like the Revolutionary War. Do it by keyword. And it has ready-made materials for you, activities for the classroom. And this is done by online content that's correlated to the topic by way of the articles, videos, links to websites, or the teacher can create an article or a quiz, and I'll show you a little bit about that later. So if you look over on the side right here, this shows your steps as well. So to sign up, it's really easy. You can do Facebook or Google, or you can provide another email address. I've already logged in, so I'm going to use my Google account to do so. Some of the special features include the fact that, I'm going to go back to home here, that it's on Twitter. Lesson Paths is on Twitter, and they have their own blog. So educators can stay up to date with ideas and activities that are trending on Lesson Paths, or information related to being in the classroom. When you create your own lesson paths, you are able to determine who has editing rights, who can view this playlist, who can edit this playlist. And we also think a special feature would be its multiple interfaces that are really user friendly. So you've got your kiddos that are going to be going through these lesson paths, and they have this next button. It's kind of like their playlist on their iPhone, and it's very simple to use. What other special features we really enjoy would be the fact that you can curate YouTube videos so students cannot see any inappropriate videos that may appear on the sidebar. So if you're using YouTube directly, you know that that's going to come up. It also eliminates the video ads and commercials that are typically play on YouTube before your desired video. Playlists can be embedded into a classroom website or a blog. In this case, I used Padlet, so students have to go through the list of things that they need to do, and then they can click on the link that's going to take them right to my lesson path. So that's already embedded. Another thing I think is pretty neat, if I can get back there we go, is that if you wanted this playlist to be more like a pathfinder, so they're studying something and these links are going to lead them to the outcome for them to research on their own. Some of the limitations that have been reported would be that it's less aesthetically pleasing than other tools of its kind. So this is what you get when you look at lesson paths. Let's compare Pinterest because it's my favorite. Pinterest is very aesthetically pleasing. The search bar in Pinterest is really easy to use, and it uses some of your old searches to see if you're still searching for something like that. So mine was the 21-day fix. And if you go back to lesson paths, your search button's up here. It did click in the American Revolution, but it doesn't really have a drop down. If you browse through some of these, this would be another limitation. Some of the playlists might no longer be active, so it would be really nice if they could, weed through the outdated materials in a way that would be easier for the user. And we have provided a link for YouTube so that if you want to see how to create your own, you can do that. And we have also provided a sample lesson path that we thought was pretty good. So I'm going to show that to you if it gets there. Maybe not. Let's try this one more time, maybe. It's going to take us all the way through it, of course. Well, there are several lesson paths to me that are really good. The solar system, this was one of the first ones I saw, and I thought this was really neat, especially if kiddos are studying the planets. So please, oh look, and another thing, it's already a quiz that's in here. Is this true or false? So it's another one of the special features is that you can add some quizzes in there. But I hope that you will explore lesson paths and use it in your classroom and in your library in the future.